All right, let's go. Hello, everyone. Got a couple people in here. Welcome, welcome. This is our weekly live July 4th weekend in Vegas. It's going to be so hot, guys. That's why I've got the pools right up here. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for supporting our channel. If you guys see me looking away, I'm looking at my notes right here. So much going on. It's 4th of July weekend, finally in Vegas. It is hot. So let's get right into the weather. We're going to do weather, news, talk about events and some jackpots, and then we'll sign off. So let's get into it. June smashed record numbers for weather, for heat in Vegas. It's so hot, guys, and we talked about this last week. I've mentioned it in other videos. You're going to want to make sure that you are hydrated in Vegas. There are so many heat injuries being reported right now. It's crazy. And when we get into next week, like by Monday, it's expected to hit 118 degrees in the Las Vegas Valley, guys. Record numbers in June and July is not slowing down. Pool parties, right here. That one isn't. That's an older video, but pool parties are cranking. It's hot. There's a lot of these being consumed. You're going to want to make sure that you drink water while you're out there in the evening. Hey, Lisa, welcome. You're going to want to make sure to stay hydrated, guys. It's crazy hot out there. And like I said, there's a lot of heat injuries already occurring in the Vegas Valley. So make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. I've seen like those IV hydration places and several different casinos. You may want to take advantage of that. So some of those places will actually come up to your room and do a hydration therapy thing for you. So just make sure that you're on it because you do not want a heat injury. I was in the military many, many years ago. I was in the Army. I was a soldier. And I know for sure once you get a heat injury or a cold weather injury, you will be more susceptible to that type of injury in the future. You don't want to deal with that stuff, guys. So make sure you stay hydrated while you're in Vegas. Good news, though, is that I guess you get a little reprieve in the evenings because it's only in the 80s in the evenings, guys. So still hot. Lots of walking happens in Vegas. Lots of alcohol consumption happens in Vegas. And people just forget to hydrate. So just be safe while you're out there. All right, let's talk about the news. It's July 4th weekend. What is going on in Vegas? So number one, 400,000 to 450,000 people are expected to come to Vegas this weekend. And that's starting today, Wednesday, July 3rd. What does that mean for Harry Reid? That means you're going to expect longer wait times at the airport for whatever service. I've had people come at me, and I'm not calling anybody out, but people have come at me and said, oh, well, I get a limo from the airport that's prearranged, whatever. And that's fine. That's fine. What I'm saying is that all of these vehicles, shuttles, taxis, ride shares, Lyft, Uber, limos from the airport, they all travel on the same route, on the same routes. So expect to wait at the airport, expect to be paying more for rideshare and taxis because during this time of year, just like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Formula One, they have what's called surge pricing. And that's where the city of Las Vegas and the state of Nevada has already approved these services, rideshare, taxis, shuttles, etc., to charge more this weekend. So expect to pay more and wait longer. And all I'll say is you're in Vegas, have a good time, be patient. Everybody around you, they're all waiting also. Everybody else just getting to the airport. Guess what? They just got to Vegas too, and they're trying to get to the hotel to start their vacation. So pack your patience and just have a good time. It's going to be full sun. It's going to be a fun time in Vegas. That is why I go there in November. You can always layer more. Yep, absolutely. Exactly. Layers. even in the summer, you're going to want to do like dry fit, Under Armour, whatever you're doing, but like long sleeve t-shirts with another one underneath so that you can stay cooler, stay protected from the sun. Just be smart while you're out there. And Gary, thank you so much for tuning in and commenting. I appreciate you. Let's see. So the Sphere is adding audio. So you know that bridge between Venetian and the Wynn, all the people standing out there? You're not going to be able to hear audio with some of the different, I don't know what they even call them, some of the different shows, I guess, on the exterior of the Sphere. They're adding music to that. So that's going to start July 4th. Tomorrow, they're going to do a big July 4th thing out there at the Sphere, and they're adding audio to the outside, and that's going to be permanent. I don't know if that's going to be every day. They're going to do a specific performance, if it's just going to be weekends. I feel like there's already so much music on the Strip to add that from the Sphere too. That could be a little bit overwhelming, but Vegas is overwhelming, right? Vegas and overwhelming actually are synonyms there. Let's see. So something that I wanted to talk about, and this isn't, it's a story. It happened, and it happens in Vegas, and I want to talk about it because it's real life in Vegas. Vegas can be very dangerous, and an escort was just unalived at the Palms a few days ago by a tourist. So be careful while you're out there. There's so many different people in Vegas with so many different motivations. She was in that industry, which has risks, but nobody deserves to be unalived just doing their job, whatever that job is. So be careful while you guys are out there. And of course, she's got a family, she's got a mom, she's got probably aunts and uncles and siblings and stuff. So, just be kind in the comments with when you guys talk about that particular incident that did happen. Music at the Sphere. Yeah. I think they don't need to do that. Yeah, you know what, Lisa? I tend to agree with you because visually, it can be a little overwhelming. And then to add music with competing music, where we all know that on Las Vegas Strip, there's music, there's speakers in the bushes, guys. You guys all know that. You go to Vegas all the time. We live in the Henderson area, which is massive. And we go to Target, and there's music in the speakers in the bushes right there in the Target parking lot. It's everywhere. So I feel like that could be a little bit much. But you know what? I'm excited to check it out and just see if it is overwhelming, and we'll talk about that next time. So a couple of just shout outs, because one of these restaurants we've been to, the other we have not, but it's on our list. So Pizza Rock is ranked 28th in the world for pizza restaurants. There's an organization out there that ranks pizza restaurants. Of course there is, right? There's an organization out there that ranks pizza shops around the world. And even though I feel like, and you guys correct me, please comment and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like pizza was invented in New York, in the US. It was Italian Americans, or Italian, I don't know if they were considered Italian Americans at the time. They were Italians, immigrants that came to New York, and well, they would be Italian Americans, right? They came to New York, they settled in New York and made pizza. I don't know if that's an Italy thing. Is that an Italy thing? Or did it start in New York way back in the day and then go to Italy? So you guys let me know. Please educate me on that one. But there's a global organization, or an organization that ranks pizza shops globally, and they're out of Italy. They ranked Pizza Rock as 28 of top 50 pizza shops in the world. So that's one restaurant in Vegas. The second restaurant in Vegas that we have not been to is Zero Pie and Pub. They're number 45 in the world on this list of pizza shops by the organization in Italy that goes around the world. What a great job. Like, can somebody, if you haven't an opening to go just eat pizza around the world and just, put my comments on it, please call me. I would love to do that. It would be absolutely amazing. Another big announcement is Shin Lim is moving from Mirage, which we all know the Mirage last day in business is July 17th. The last day of hotel occupancy is going to be July 14th. So beginning July 15th, you can purchase tickets for Shin Lim, who's going to be performing at the Palazzo Theater inside of the Venetian, which I was a little bit confused by that because Palazzo and Venetian are separate buildings, but they're connected. It's the same. It's kind of like Nobu and Caesar's Palace, but it's the Palazzo Theater inside of the Venetian where Shin Lim is moving, and you can buy tickets beginning July 15th. Let's talk about some events. What is going on in Vegas? So today, actually right now, we're talking about the organization from Italy. The Italian Air Force is doing a flyover the Las Vegas Strip between 1 and 2 p.m., which is actually right now. That's happening here in Vegas. Tonight, there are fireworks already. You can watch fireworks tonight at the Las Vegas Ballpark and the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That's tonight, July 3rd. There's free fireworks out there. Thanks for that info. I was wondering where he was going. Yeah, us too, because he's been in Vegas for a while. And he's been in Vegas at the Mirage for a long time. And we were curious about where he was going to land. And he had, the guy's name escapes me, but there was a comedian that performs in the same theater, which we have not heard anything about. But Shin Lim is moving across the street to the Venetian there. So again, fireworks tonight at the Las Vegas Ballpark and the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You've got on July 4th, fireworks at 9 p.m. at Caesar's Palace, the Plaza, M Resort, Red Rock Casino. I'm reading my notes, guys. Green Valley Ranch, Heritage Park, Buckskin Basin Park, a very Vegas name, Lake Las Vegas, and in Boulder City, which Boulder City is such a cute little town. If you guys haven't been there, check it out. There's some great restaurants there. It's such a cool Southwest town that's totally worth checking out over there in Boulder City. First Friday is coming back. That's going to be on July 5th. It's still happening. It's going to be over 100 degrees during First Friday, and First Friday is an outdoor, mainly outdoor. There are art galleries and restaurants and stuff in the area where First Friday, but primarily First Friday is an outdoor experience. So stay hydrated, guys, while you're out there. And it's in the Arts District. Totally worth checking it out. It's absolutely free. Yes, you have to pay for food and drinks and that kind of stuff, but there's live music, there's vendors. It's just a really cool spot and a cool part of town to check out. Lady Gaga is going to be at the Dolby Theater. That's over at Park MGM. She's going to be there today, also July 5th and July 6th. So she's there all weekend. New Edition is going to be over at the Wynn today, July 5th and July 6th. Same schedule as Gaga. Dead and Company are going to be over. That's Grateful Dead and Co. are over at the Sphere July 4th, 5th, and 6th. If you want to check them out. Jodeci is over at House of Blues on July 5th. I love House of Blues. It's such a great venue. It's an intimate venue. There's not a bad seat in the house over there at House of Blues. So check them out. That's in Mandalay Bay. Jodeci is going to be over there. Gin Blossoms are over at the Westgate on July 6th. Carlos Mencia is going to be at Harrah's on the 7th and 8th. Theo Vaughn is going to be over at Resorts World Las Vegas on the 5th and the 6th. Rufus Du Sol is going to be over at the Wynn on the 5th. Whitney Cummings is going to be at the Mirage on July 6th, which is great that the Mirage, they're like there to the last drop, guys. The last day that anybody could stay at Mirage is on the 14th. Guess what? They still have entertainment. Whitney Cummings is coming on the 6th over there. The Aces are going to be at Michelob Ultra Arena on July 4th. Did you guys see the Aces at T-Mobile playing Indiana on July 2nd? Check out social media. That place was sold out. It was crazy. We weren't there, but we have been to Las Vegas Aces games and Michelob Ultra. We will go to more games. It was just crazy how sold out it was, and just the energy over there on the second. Pretty awesome. So one last thing before we jump into jackpots, we are going to be traveling next week, Wednesday. So we're not going to be doing a live because we're going to be in a plane next week, Wednesday. So no live, but we will be outside of the Mirage on Wednesday, July 17th. So if you guys are in Vegas, check us out. Come by and see us. This is what I look like. I will be there doing a live next week, Wednesday, outside of the Mirage, or not next week, July 17th. Next week, no live. July 17th, we're going to be at the Mirage doing our live over there. It's the last day, and we are not going to miss it. We're so excited to meet you guys. If you guys are there, please say hello. We love to meet you guys. So let's talk about some jackpots, because there's been quite a bit of them from small to large. At the Gold Coast, somebody won $16,000 playing video poker. At the Cal, somebody was playing an old-timey, just the sevens slot machines, which people tell me to play all the time because apparently they have a higher payout. I learned this recently, and you guys please share in the comments your thoughts on this. So from what I learned from various slots players is that the more bells and whistles that a slot machine has, like the luxury train that has a big train going across, Huff and Puff has a big wolf, which somebody did win a big jackpot. The more bells and whistles, the more animation, the lower the odds or tighter the machine is. I don't know if that's true or not, because from what is on paper is that it's all chance, and slot machines have a lifetime that they pay out a certain percentage of every dollar that goes in. But apparently the 777s are just so simple. It's just a reel, and you get 3 sevens, 1 7, whatever, but it's just sevens. That's it. There's no buffaloes, there's no fish, there's no nothing. They have a higher payout percentage, apparently. Somebody was at the Cal and won $22,000 playing the 777 slot machines over there. So, hey, Marlon, welcome. When I was in grade school. Thank you for watching. Lisa, Gary, Marlon, thank you guys so much. Marlon, I feel like all you do is travel. So thank you so much. Love seeing your travels on Instagram. And a little bit jealous that you travel so much, but I love to see that. You only live once, right? So thank you for tuning in. When I was in grade school, I had new edition posters. They were the first came out. Yeah, of course. I remember New Edition. Let's see. So this is a big one here. Somebody was playing at the Orleans, which I love the Orleans. I talk about them all the time. They have great restaurants over there. It's a local spot. There's a lot of Hawaii people that go to that stay at Orleans. That's where Jersey Boys are, which we've seen twice. Somebody was over there playing my favorite game of all time. If you're in a casino and we're in Vegas and you're trying to spot me, I'm going to be at a Pai Gow table, highly likely at a Pai Gow table. Somebody won $269,000 playing Pai Gow at the Orleans. They got dealt a 7-card diamond straight, 7-card diamond straight flush. They got dealt. And of course, they were playing the progressive bonus, a side bet, always play bonus. I talk about Pai Gow. When I talk about Pai Gow and people ask, I say, you play Pai Gow for the bonus, for the 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, full house. In this case, a straight flush. You play for the bonus. You don't play so much for the hand or just the regular hand, because a lot of times you push. It's a slower game. It's a social game. This guy won $269,000. Congratulations. Somebody was playing a slot machine, Dragon Spin, over at South Point, which I talk about South Point too. I love South Point. $34,000 on the Dragon Spin slot machine. Now this one, I saw it and I was happy for them, but I was kind of a little bit like, I primed that machine for you. I see people on social media all the time winning on Huff and Puff. There's Huff and Puff and there's Huff and Puff and more stuff that I've seen. And I see people on social media playing that and winning all the time. I've never won 1 penny. All I ever do is just prime those machines and other people come, sit down, and they win jackpots. Somebody was playing at Sunset Station and won $14,000. So congratulations. I am 100% envious of you because I donate to that machine all the time and I never win. I always lose every penny that I put into Huff and Puff. I've never even broken even on Huff and Puff. Let's see. What's this? I love Al's Chowder at the Orleans. Oh yeah. Hey Janet, welcome. Orleans has so much good food, and you know what? The service is fantastic at the Orleans. I just like it's a big property too. There's so many slot machines, so many table games, lower table minimums, great food, and it's a slower pace, and it's like 5 minutes up the road from the Strip. People don't realize, I think it's as close as it is over there. We have friends that come from Hawaii, and they'll stay at the Orleans for part of their trip, and then they stay on the Strip for the other part of their trip or downtown. But majority always stay at the Orleans at least a couple nights. And they have such big rooms over there at the Orleans. Let's see. So what's going on? Let's talk about some. Oh, no, that's it, guys. That's it. That's a wrap on this one. Again, no live next week because we're going to be traveling. We're going to be on a plane traveling, but we will be at the Mirage on July 17th, and that's where we're going to be doing our live on the last day of operations for the Mirage. We don't know if it's the 16th at midnight, so like 12:01 a.m. on the 17th, or if it's the 17th at 11:59 p.m., and the 17th is going to be the last day that they're full operation. What we do know is that we're going to be standing outside on the sidewalk doing our live on July 17th outside of the Mirage. So if you guys see us, please come over and say hello, throw us a shaka, take a selfie, whatever. We love to meet you guys whenever we're in Vegas.
The big one, the big Wheel of Fortune one at Paris.
Oh, wait a second. I didn't see that one. Hang on. Oh, I almost forgot this one. Actually, I did forget this one. Christine just came over and said, don't forget about Paris. Somebody was playing Wheel of Fortune at Paris just a couple days ago, and they won $1.4 million playing Wheel of Fortune. And I know everybody watching this in Hawaii right now is big, mad, and jealous because Hawaii people love Wheel of Fortune in Vegas. And majority stay downtown. Somebody was in Paris and won $1.4 million playing Wheel of Fortune, which is huge. That's my son's game too. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. We love Wheel of Fortune. We love it. We've won, I've won, I should say. I've won $500. I've won $250 on the wheel. Actually, that was at South Point. I won twice in the same night. I won $250 on the spin, and I won $500 on another wheel in the same night, like 30 minutes apart, which was so much fun. But congratulations to that lucky visitor that won $1.4 million playing at Paris. Congratulations. And like I always say, thank you guys so much for your support, for supporting our channel, for following us on social media. We're Instagramming, we're on TikTok, we're everywhere. Check us out if you guys want to. If not, that's fine. Also, check out our TV show if you want to. If not, that's fine too. We appreciate you guys so much. And if you're going to be in Vegas, I hope you guys hydrate, stay safe, and I hope that you win big. We'll see you guys next time.